Good morning everybody, here's Nick at B&P Paving. I'm just on site waiting for the boys to arrive. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and stick us a comment in the comment section. It's always helpful. Enjoy the show. Okay, so this week we're working at Mansfield. Not sure. This is Chris's neck of the woods. He's the man, and he's also been quoted this job, priced it, so I'm not actually too sure what we're doing, so I can't really give you an heads up just at the minute. I'm just waiting for him to arrive now to show me the ropes and show me what we're doing. So always make for an interesting week, so always does, but looking forward to it nevertheless. Sun's out, guns out, a bit cooler this week, thank God. Mid-20s should make it a little bit more palatable. It's a tough job. It's a tough job in the, well, 25 plus. It's not fun. It makes me laugh, you know. I'm always out and people go, oh, I bet you love working outdoors in this, don't you? And I think, no, not at all. You know, it's yeah, it's all right when you've got a swimming pool and a beer, but when you're out carrying slabs and doing what you do, it's pretty tough going. So side note, I saw in the comments a lot of people were glad Bert is back. So he took 6 months leave, was a bit up in the air. Obviously I've had a lot of questions in the comments over the months about it, and we've remained quiet because we didn't really know what was going to happen, in a sense that the injury was pretty significant, to be honest. It was a lot worse than we'd originally hoped. And there was no telling when and if. I mean, he might have decided not to come in, you know, he could have decided to go and drive an Uber, you know, but, you know, he's on the mend. So we had a chat last week, and he's going to come in and just do, basically I'm going to have him in on easier days, doing the easier jobs, just to get himself back moving and floating about. So yeah, that's the plan for now. So for the next month or so, he'll be in a couple of days a week, and hopefully get him, get him mobile again, and we'll get him back on the tools at some point. Okay, so I have now been informed as to what we are actually doing. First job, well, one of the jobs. Taking this triangle slabs up, extending the block paving out. It's been done a bit oddly. I don't know why it wasn't originally all block paving, but so we're doing that. This slabbing's coming up here, and we're relaying basically the existing. It's been laid terribly, look. Oh, new wall here, new steps here. Pretty straightforward, really. Made that sound dead easy, but there you go. Okay, so we've kind of reduced the back mostly. We're just sorting the steps out. Fell in a hole. That's mostly ready. Just got to sort of reduce this. And then obviously where we're extending this paving has to be dug deeper, so we're just taking this off. Luckily there's stone underneath, so we're just taking the sand out, and we're going to see if the stone's an adequate depth, which it should be. It's been laid for a driveway, so fingers crossed we'll just have to top the road stone up. Okay, so we are dug out to here. We're saving, this is roadstone, we're going to save this for tomorrow and throw it in our steps. So this area is all dug out, just need to go on top, solid concrete, so, and it's 2 inches lower, so we're just going to top it up. And we're just dropping the footing in now, so we can build our steps. Well, we're going to put the steps in the morning and start laying it and so on. So, fair bit of work to do in a week, but we shall get there as we do. Good morning everybody, and we're about to hit the ground running. Just arrived at Mansfield, and Johnny Stevens have just pulled up. It's 7:30. Can't complain, that's why I use them. Made an order at lunchtime yesterday and it's here at 7:30. Rock and roll, let's get it unloaded. Okay, so we're off to a flying start. I'm not sure where Chris is wanting to start today, but we've got all the gear here. We've got slabs for the back, block pavers for the area over here, stone, sand for mixing, builders for bricking, bricks for bricking, plenty to be getting on with. Building site, I don't know if you guys can see, currently looks like a bomb's gone off. However, that is due to the fact that because of the distance we are, we don't want to get the grab lorry out for this pile and then he'll have to come back for a bag, because it's not worth his money coming out. So we're gonna have to keep the muck here till the end of the week, get everything on it, and then get him to come out once. Bit of a pain for the customer, but economical, diesel, environmental, that's the way it goes. Okay, so we've got the first ton of stone in. That's gone in there. It's about the right level. I've just realised the bloody radio's on. I hate the radio. So as I was saying, we've got the first ton of stone in now to approximately the correct level, and we stockpiled some yesterday around here, so we're going to put this back in there, get this a nice level through. Then we're just moving the 20mm stone. So luckily under this there's a solid concrete pour, so we've just got to bring this 20mm stone up to the top of this brick course. I don't know if you can see, it's about 1 inch, just to level it off, because our bed's going to have to go. What they've done is, unfortunately, they've rendered this wall to this top level, so we're going to have to go on top of that now, because otherwise if we break that off, it'll probably damage all the render will fall off the front of the wall. So yeah, but anyway, we're cracking on.
Right, rain's coming down. Dramas. Rain is coming down. But legend of a customer. What you had today?
Crumpets.
How many?
I had to have 4. Had to. Didn't want to. Had to.
We've had 4 crumpets each.
I had to though.
Well, only me and him. Man with no name had 1.
Nick had none.
We had the rest. What else have you had just had?
Bacon cob.
Ooh.
And now I've my bagel as well.
I feel bad, but we should have got you on camera sneaking about. These are the best customers of this year, 2025, and 2024.
Probably 24.
Probably, and probably 2023.
We didn't do
Can't
a
really remember.
bacon review because last time we did it, we got moaned at. So ungrateful.
Yeah, one is bloody dad's mum.
So we can't do it anymore.
His mum's dad. His missus's dad.
Yeah.
Getting the light.
I feel like we need to though, because this is how good they are. They're both vegetarians, and they've gone out and got bacon and made them.
I still cook bacon better than some people.
We did, and would give that
I'll give it.
a 7.
I'm going to go 8, so 7.5.
7.5, which is good because
Which is
you don't
really
eat
good.
bacon. Anyway, look at this.
Got a little station.
Made us a station. We've got
Bacon cobs worthy.
water, juice, bacon cobs were here, melon for Nick because he's gay. We've got knickknacks.
Don't taste as good no more.
No, they don't. Flavour's gone out of them. Golden Wonders. Good onion.
Cheese and onion.
Snacktastic.
I've got them if they're any good.
Oh, we
Yeah,
got them.
that'll do,
They're
sir.
not food.
No, they're perfect, mate.
I'll
Thanks.
go and get that stuff for you.
You haven't seen any yet, have you? Bro.
Oh, got
Look at-
cans. Oh, fancy.
You know what this reminds me of? Like when you're at a park or something and they've got all this stuff.
Bun you up, but that's me all day.
Fanta lemon, Fanta orange, made the cold
Sprite.
as well.
Dr.
Shandy, Sprite. Oh, we've got
Get that
Dr.
away.
Dr. Peppers too.
Dr. P, Coke. Whoa. Do you know what? I'm on the cold part as well, you know. I had a whiskey yesterday. Grab one.
Beautiful. No, I've already had some.
Oh.
Don't want to get too fat. So that's it. Then work related. Oh, I know. Walls going in. Just getting my course in, setting out. Round here. And then round there we've got to get in. Get down without falling. So this wall is out by quite a bit. It's not plumb. Sorry for moving around. I'm trying to do this and find tools. A real guy would have
6 or 2.
would have somebody doing it for him, wouldn't he? Oh, you've jointed that and all, Con. Well done.
Well done, mate.
We have got a new one in the van, but you can see that. Can you see that? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's focus. No, you probably can't see out because the level's knacking. But anyway, it's out of plumb by probably an inch at the bottom. So I've had to run that wall to it. I was going to say we have spoke to the customer and I asked him did he want it plumb up so the brick could stick out at the bottom or run it to it, and both agreed it looked better, ran to it. Some knobbing comments. I forgot what your name is, but you're watching and I'll just tell you you're a knob. On the last job said, what did he say? Oh, because we put a cut at the end of that path.
Oh, yeah.
And like, why'd you put a cut at the end of that path? Let me guess, you spoke to the customer and that's the way he wanted it.
The customer told us why they wanted it. That's how
But-
wide it was.
These were the options. We had to do it a certain width so it tied back in with the path. So it was either have cuts at the furthest end or have cuts outside the door where they're going to be sat and you can see it. So I put it at the furthest end. But obviously that's wrong to you because you're amazing and me, sir, I'm a giant knobhead. So there you go. I am a giant knobhead, I agree with that, but there you go. But yeah, thought he was being witty, Con. You got a message for him? I forgot his name. But he's probably out there now drinking soy lattes
Listen,
and leaving bad Google reviews.
everyone knows more than you. You have to just
They do.
admit that.
Admittedly, it would have looked nice if it worked. but it didn't.
You had the measurement to go off.
There you go. We had exact measurements. The planter had to be a certain width. Those sleepers had to be a certain width. So, whatever. Anyway, so that's how we're going. This is going in. The way this has worked out on my levels, I've got that gap. I've got to get back up to here because the slab's running on across there. On top of that, obviously that wall was already in, so I've got to go to that. So that is going to work perfectly for a header. So it's a bit more work, but I'm going to run a header all the way across the top there, which will look nice. Customer's gone to pick one of these up wherever they got them last time, and then I'm going to come up there, put another post in, then we're basically going to extend this across. So they've got some more of these and stuff here, and then get the join, extend all that across so it runs in line and it's nice. That's going to be pinged down there all the way to the end, and then we're going to get steps in here. Weather's grim, it's raining, hopefully it doesn't pee it down, and that's it. Got to get me block course in the back there, and we're good, people. That's it. Everything's good and everybody's happy. So get back into it, time lapse. Sit in. Well, things have took a little turn for the worst. Heavens have definitely opened, and it's absolutely pissing it down, as we can see. Give you a wipe from camera, so can't be laying bricks in this. Con's just quickly trying to point that up. Got some bags over here. Get this over here. Get that wall covered. Oh, not getting wet because we just bloody backfilled it and all with concrete. So it's always hit and miss doing it, and it can't.
It is. Normally when we do it, this happens.
They were relatively dry. I tested them, so I mean it's gone in all right, but and it's pissed it down. So hopefully it's still standing tomorrow. With this over top, should be sound. So yeah, I can't see it stopping. Wanted to get all these steps brickwork in today, but yeah, definitely. One thing is for sure, I'm not laying headers in this because they'll be all over the shop, won't they, lad? So might be knock it in the head. We'll get 45 minutes in the garage, see what happens. Woo! Yeah, boy.
You zooming on that bump crack.
Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday. The weather has changed again. It is cloudy and rainy, and it's cooled down, which is nice. So, mine and Folds' job for the morning. Block paving this area. Can't wait. Can't wait. Love it. Okay, so paving is laid, marked up. We've just had a little break. I'm going to cut the borders in where this line is, if you guys at home can see. So that'll be completed today. Chris and Ryan have got the wall in. Ryan's just pointing it up. So we've got, I don't really can see from this angle, to be honest. Walls all in, top steps, well, bottom steps in. I mean, another step, I think there's one more across the middle. So that's ready to start. I'm going to start probably laying down this end. Looks like everything in the world's are cut. That'll be fun. Rock and roll.
Right then folks, I'm cracking on round here like a loser on my Todd. Getting all this in. Seems a shame actually, like I said. Epoxy stinking battery ran out on me as I was talking. Stick it up your mother's backside, battery. Oh, got you again! Yay! Get that lot.
We're just going to run away.
Got his sankers on. He's got his African warlord shoes on. He means business. So yeah, there you go. This is what we're doing. Getting this in, getting steps in. Headers are on. Seems a shame to cover them up, but such is life. Slab's going to sit on there. Left the top out so the bed goes in and slab sticks to them. All hunky dory. Steps to go in. 450. 3 of them. Let's get it done, son, eh? Old Bert's is back, knees hurting. He's about to do some cutting. Ease himself back in. He's just managed to pick that slab up, bless him, and put it on floor. I watched him do it.
Oh, yeah, I can't pick it up.
No, but you can
Yeah,
you can manoeuvre it, look. You can manoeuvre it around.
Wiggle it around, yeah.
He's got a plaster on his knee to prove that he had something done.
It's not a plaster, stop calling it a plaster.
He got a plaster on his knee to prove he's had something done for people.
It's not a
Bless him.
plaster. Just to give me more stability.
Shit. He's got a stability plaster on.
Special.
He's got a special plaster. Can I sign it?
If you want to, it's got
I ain't got a pen anyway.
to go off later anyway.
Yeah. But there you go. They're all jointed, fronts are jointed. It'll look nice though on that top, won't it? Bert's with slab over it. Nobody will ever notice. Spent ages doing it, but there you go. And that's it. Get it done. It's a bit, gonna be a bit higher there, so I reckon we're gonna cut a slab in there, Bert's, on each step, like as we go up. We shall see how it finishes. And do something up there, clad it maybe with a bit of slab or something, make it look nice. Right, time lapse this biatch, let's go.
Okay, so a lot has been going down. So fitted, installed banister rail, well, extended it. Steps have gone in, we're just filling the top one with concrete. That's all in, and then we can start slabbing there. So we've kind of got the tricky-ish bits out of the way, and then we can move on to obviously start laying down here. I don't know if that's tomorrow or what, I'm not sure, but we'll start laying down here. We've got to sort of work our way out, but this area, maybe you can really pick up on the camera at this distance, but that's looking quite smart. Got the front done. A bit dirty because we're in and out, but that bit's all been extended. So obviously needs the little snaggy bits doing and sand and whackering, cleaning up. And then this bit has been left because we don't know where the slabs are going to finish. I'm going to wait for the slabs to finish and then sort of cut a border in for the paving, tie it in nicely wherever that ends. And then we've also had a little tinker with this door, which proved to be problematic. They've got like a ramp, and we took some blocks out to change, but the whole thing's a solid mass of concrete underneath. So it was a bit of a favour. So it's not ideal. It's not amazing, but it was kind of a can you just. So we've done our best with it. That's all we can do. Front's getting tidy now. Got a pile of mortar, we've got our slabs, we've got our slabbing materials, got some stuff to go back over there. Plastics, keeping on top of things, keeping it clean. So don't know if this one's going to run over to Monday, possibly. It is what it is. It's quite a difficult, tricky job. Can't stop camera now. Okay, so we have been hard at it, and we have cut all the, call them copers, border slabs, all the way around. I feel like that'll be the best finish. It's a lot of awkward cuts and slabs and so on. Not a lot of room to manoeuvre. So we're about there now. I'm just about sort of ready to start. Ain't something, Connor? Okay, so the battle is continuing, and it is a battle. Cuts both sides, nothing square, cutting round posts, everything's angles and so on and so forth, so it's just grueling. But I've overlaid quite a bit. We're going to get to probably about here today, which is more than half, and then there's just this small area behind, but we've got no space to work and you're getting on top of each other. So, but yeah, it's getting there. But like, as you can see, everything's a cut. This is cut, these all have to be cut round here, all angled, gravel trap cut. Let's try and get a decent bond. We could have done it for 900 with her, but the cuts, because of we've had to set a strange bond where as we travel down, because it gets narrower, the cuts would get thinner and thinner. So we're trying to keep them as big as possible, because ideally you don't want tiny little cuts, but I think it inevitably is going to happen somewhere. So yeah, we are getting on top of it, but it's just probably run a day over. I think it's a lot more to it than, like say, it's a 20 odd metre patio, 25 metre, but there's a lot more to it, so it's not just a straight run like last week's, for example. So we'll carry on, not with Folds.
Always do, Babbitt.
Folds his turn to crisps and sugar to get him through.
Full fat Coke.
Full fat Coke he's gone for as well. So anyway, we will continue. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday morning, and for the first time in a long time, we're a little bit behind schedule. The job has transpired to be a little bit more problematic than was initially thought. So yeah, it's painstaking. Everything's a cut. I'll try and pop around in a minute. I think I explained yesterday, but I'll try and explain it a little better. But it's basically like, it's not like your normal patio where you're straight laying, because of how narrow the area is and the angles and everything's not square and so on. We've had to like do this bond where you sort of have to cut every slab. Every single slab on this path is a cut, borders in. So I mean, to be fair, yesterday we kind of was setting out. So we had like Monday, Tuesday digging and prepping. Oh, sorry, Monday digging and prepping. Tuesday, Wednesday brickwork, setting it all out, getting the steps all put in and whatever else. And then today we've so yesterday we started laying the slabs, which is rare for us to start laying on a Thursday. You know, we normally start on the Wednesday. Yeah, and then it was just setting it out, laying the job out, making sure it's all in the right way and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's not the easiest of jobs, but yeah, it's getting there. You know, these things happen. We'll be a day late to the next job, meaning we'll get this job finished Monday in next week's video. So you'll get to see it. I'd like to think the work we're doing will be worthwhile. Like, it's going to look pretty good. It's already started to take shape, obviously when it's all cleaned down and it's all jointed up. But yeah, just these things happen sometimes. So this is one, I suppose it brings me to the point of when I get people phone me up and go, how much is it for a 20 square metre patio? And I'm like, well, I need to look at it. And they're like, well, I just want a price, you know, I just want a price, 20 square metres. I'm like, it don't work like that. Like, one 20 metre job could take 3 days and another one could take 7, depending on what you're doing. And the materials used and the angles and so on. So yeah, but yeah, a bit of a stressful job. Not really much fun, to be honest. Quite difficult, quite stressful. But yeah, we're on to it, and next week we have another patio. Sun's out, innit? So over the last couple of years with the weather we had, I don't know about you guys, but it's just basically rained for 2 years. So there was no real summer last year or the year before. So we lost a lot of patio work, which put an horrendous amount of pressure on me to pull work in a sense of we're probably 60-40, 60 driveway, 40 patio. But you know, it's the patio work completely died off last year. People just went, sod this, I'm going to go to Tenerife. Fair enough. So it just meant like having to quote like a lunatic. We really struggled towards the end of the year to get enough work. We just about managed it. Beginning of the year was a bit ropey with Ryan being ill and the amount of work and the weather. But come sort of February, March, the phone rang and it hasn't stopped. It's crazy. So, but unfortunately, it is all patio work because people who have probably put these jobs on the back burner for a couple of years have now decided to get them done. Because we're having barbecue and patio weather, aren't we? You know, you can for once we can actually sit out in the garden and get suntans in this country, which is nice. So, but yeah, it means a lot of hard work for us. But anyway, I'll pop out the van. I'll try and explain to you guys so you can see. You should be able to see anyway. Those of you who've been watching for a long time will understand. Yeah, but it's going to look good. A bit chaotic at the minute, small space, but we'll get there. So as you can see, we've set all the steps out, looking well. Well, will look well. And then basically the first job was we decided with the customer to border it all. So we had to put these borders all in, which was a bit of a nuisance. So we did get there. But like I say, everything is double cut. So there's a cut this side, a cut this side, and then obviously these have all been cut, and we've had to mite around all the posts. So just getting it set out, but we're sort of on a roll now. So things are going to start. Should speed up, and I think we've done more yesterday than needs doing, but unfortunately because we're using the flow point we can't use it today. Probably could have got it done today if it hadn't been for the flow point, so we're gonna have to come back Monday, clean up and sort everything out. But yeah, we'll see how it all goes. Should be fine. So I'm gonna wait for the boys to arrive, have a coffee, see what happens.
Alright then peeps, probably can't see me, I'm just a floating head. We are cracking on. Getting there, a lot of work involved in it. A lot of work, all these cuts look around here. We've had to do cuts around every post. As you can see, nice tight cuts around everything. All the way round. Steps gone in, Also cuts around there, cut, a lot of fiddly little cuts on these steps. So I'll go and clean that now. And now we're going to start flow pointing this top bit. So get ahead of ourselves, not get the old job done today, but we're going to get that jointed up to the brush and then lay that, and then Monday all we've got to do is gravel that up, clean up and flow point that. So that is it. Old Bert's is mixing that up now. Yeah. No, not yet, that's fine mate. Good. But we've got to jet wash it all afterwards. Yeah, getting there. We are getting there. A few levels we've had to go to. We've had to go to this decking. This decking runs down quite a lot, so from there to there, that follows the decking, and the floor goes that way to the corner, and then from there onwards it's level. And then when we get to that point, so it's level to the steps, and then from there it's got to run back down to meet that paving a little bit and get under that gate. So yeah, saying in an ideal world if I took a level from there all the way down to that point, but I can't because this wall was already built, so I've had to stay level across that wall to there, and then obviously from there it's got to go back down to there, or without a big step across there. Post has gone in, that's looking good, so we've stuck that post in as well for them. The customer's just got to get some more of these, and they're going to continue that across to there. So all in all, it's going to look a nice job when it's done, but it's been fiddly, time consuming as well. A lot going on, a lot of cuts both sides. Stayed square off here. What I could have done is made it work. 900 and a 450, but then would have ended up with a small cut there, like a slither. I think it worked out about 100mm cut, and it would have looked naff, so it would have saved a lot of time, obviously, because I could have used a full slab all the way down there. But also by doing that, these joints wouldn't have lined up all the way down. These joints would have been in line, and then when they got to here, they would have kicked out to about there-ish, and you'd ended up with a slither which would have looked shit. So I've ended up using more slabs, because I've had to cut 2 in all the way down, whereas I would have been able to use a half and saved a bit. But there you go. But all in all, it looks better. Customer's happy with it. It's looking nice. It's going to look good when it's all done. Get all the gravel in. Give it a bit more of a cleaning off here. That's it. Con's just jointing the top of that step for me before we flow point it, and good to go. So get you in a time lapse of us doing that now. Right then folks, done. Stress City with flow point, always is, but it looks good. As soon as we started, the sun decided to come out and beat down and make it set super quick. And then as soon as we're done, it's pissed off again. Typical. Such is life. But anyway, that's all done. Can't even talk. It's 12 o'clock on a Friday. Shit times ahoy. Still got to get all that in. Oh, here it is. It's back out again to mug me off. Bastard him. Anyway, that'll dry it up, make it set quicker. So there you go. Bit easier this time. Timed it just right with the setting. None of it stuck on. Didn't have to clean it like a wano, like a madman. So all good in the hood. So I do like this flow point. Looks good. I like to use the charcoal one as well, but that looks nice. All good. Try to clean as much as we can. Get the customer to come out and give these another painting and repaint the wall. A bit on the top where the joints are. Other than that, happy with it. More than happy with it. Looks good. Looks beautiful. 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 Oh yeah, someone moaned about this, about walking around holding the camera. So said makes them feel sick. So I do apologise. I'll just stand still in matey's garage, looking weird, talking into camera like a lunatic. So unfortunately, folks, we film this stuff as we're working, so it's not a film production where we have cameras set up static. We're working and filming, which means we're walking around doing stuff. So we have to walk around, don't we, Com?
We do.
So we're going from one side to other to do things. Sponsored by MKM.
Oh, they're not
There
sponsoring.
are other
Builders
builders merchants out there, but today is sponsored by MKM. Oh, you know what you should do? Put your Frankie sunglasses on just to really mix things up a bit.
Can't be asked to get a car.
Go crazy, boy. Represent everyone. John Hayes never gave us anything. No.
We use them the most.
We spend thousands with them. Ain't got nothing.
Shocking.
No, it does give it
On a body warmer.
There you go.
On a gilet.
For some reason, these big uns looks like it's got concrete stains on it, but it hasn't. There's something natural in them. That one there. There's one over there. I think they've got this patterning in. Not sure what it is. It's not stains though. It's in the slab. There's quite a few of them like it. There, look. All over it. It's like concrete to me, lad, but it's not. That, however, is concrete. That isn't.
No, let's tip this.
Nearly done. Let's get doing. Going.
Let's get doing.
Let's get going. Let's get it done. Let's go home. Right, that's it. We're knackered. It's late on a Friday. It's nearly 4 o'clock. We're done in, so we're finished for today. Spin you around, have a look. Drying out like wano, but all done. All this is done. That just needs flow pointing. That needs flow pointing here. Can't walk any further than this because it's wet, but that cut goes all the way nicely up to there. And then we've left that for gravel trap, and then we've got to cut it off Monday under the gate, so we've got to cut that off and bring the paving up, and that's it. Bit of a backbreaker, this one. Lots of cuts, lots of tears. Obviously we've got to clean that out and put gravel in. I think they're having slate, I'm not sure, but there you go. So, signing off, have a good one, and we'll catch you on the next one. See you in a bit.